Hey guys, it's Tick here, and it is time for the November blog. You'll have to excuse me if I sound stuffy or tired or something like that. I'm literally doing this right after I woke up. So, quite a lot of videos uploaded this month. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 2 unlisted ones, because those are something for friends to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started then. Just quickly temporarily lost. Okay, there we go. The first video that I uploaded was that was unlisted. Was something during one of my live streams. I think it was actually right after I completed it. It was Tick and Aesthetic Gamer, or Tom and Ryan, play Gun. I can never pronounce that correctly. The point is, me and Ryan played it, and we played it co-op, obviously. The next one was Tohovania Part 1. One ruler to rule them all. People might have seen that I might have done this first part Let's Play beforehand, but I just figured I might as well do this, because all these Let's Plays were done on my live stream. I'm pretty sure that's how my format's going to be. So, yeah. Next was Let's Torture Myself on Bubsy 3D, Part 1, because good God do I hate Bubsy. I hate it so much. Okay, next was the first of my Tick attempts, at least on this channel, where I attempted to sing Prince Ali Reprise from Aladdin. You know, Prince Ali, yes it is he, but not as you know him. That one. Then we got Let's Play Tohovania Part 2, Reimu Fights On and On. That one. Then we've got the next one, which is Let's Torture Myself on Bubsy 3D Part 2. Speaking of which, if you see that episode at 52 minutes, there's a big rage. Then there was an idiot video saying about the lack of video making, and I made a small announcement, which I'm gonna just basically stuff in everybody's faces. Next was a remix of Sarah's theme, Magical Square, from Toho 5, and this was done completely with the Toho instruments. I think it's called Zune mixing it. And I think it came out pretty good. I actually think that if Zune were to go back and remix it, it'd be relatively close to the way I made it. Anyway, we've got Let's Play Alan Wake Part 1, Technical Difficulties, because that's what I had because of Dextery, because I love using it, but when it comes to getting the resolution right, it's a pile of shit. Then we've got the Torte streaming announcement thing, which I'll mention. That's going to be the middle part. Then we've got Let's Play Alan Wake 2, Torches, Lifts, and they had Alice. Yeah, that was fun to do. We had my thoughts on Halo 4. This is similar to my thoughts on my review on Hyperdimension Neptunia MK2, which I have pre-ordered the third one, by the way. Then we've got Let's Play Psych Adventure 2 Part 1. Okay. I made some little edits in that one for Tales' part, so you should go and check that one out. And then finally we have Let's Play Borderlands 2 Part 1. Yar! Singing pirates! Okay. Let's go ahead and mention a couple of things that is going on right now before I go up to the main event. Believe it or not, Amnesia, the guys who made Amnesia, what are they called now? What are they called? That's gonna... Amnesia, or Amnesia. Who are the guys that made Amnesia? Well, that's terminology for what amnesia is as a medical term. Video games. There we go. Amnesia: The Dark Ascent was made. Okay, Frictional Games, I think, have said that they want voice actors for their newest one, Amnesia: Machine for Pigs. And not gonna lie, I'm going for it. I am going for it. Because I am just going for it. Because I'm just going for it. going for it. So that means I'm gonna have to do screaming and all that stuff. So I gotta find a way to whatchamacallit? I gotta find a way to make it so that my next door neighbors don't kill me. Cause, well, it's screaming and yelling and all that stuff. Outside of that, the main event. The main thing I want to talk to you all about today. The main thing that is, of course, very important for me. The 12 days of streaming. Okay, here's how it's going to work. For 12 days, guaranteed 12 days, I haven't decided when they're going to be because there's a little bit of left and right-ish. Well, actually, come to think of it, I could actually start it as early as... Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. I finished university next week. Okay, I guess that won't be a problem at all with all that timing stuff. After the... Starting on the 11th of December, barring any interruptions, I will begin my 12 days of streaming. And basically, what you're wondering that's involved? Well, for 12 days, I'm going to be streaming videos. And most of the games, I say most, not all of them, are basically chosen by the viewers. Like, for 11 of the days, there are pre-chosen games. In fact, let me get the list up. But the thing is, with the whole you guys choosing what games to vote on, we'll decide on two things. The first one is the 12th day is entirely decided by you guys. Entirely decided. Was that it? Nope. But also they're games that we'll be playing if I get bored or we decide to go on to something else. After, okay, here we go. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's the voting. Nope. Nope. Is that it? 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 There it is. Okay, so the 12 days of streaming. Basically, for the 11 days, there have been games that have been chosen. Okay, basically, I haven't chosen what day these are actually going to be played at, or played on, or whatever. But basically, the 11 games are Kid Chameleon for the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive. Call it what you will, I call it the Mega Drive. Taz Escape from Mars, once again from the Mega Drive. For the Game Boy Color, it's Super Mario Land and Pokemon Crystal. For the PlayStation 1, it's Alundra 2 and Hogs of War. Hopefully I can get those working. If not, then I'll have to change them. For the PlayStation 2, it's Chaos Legion and Dark Cloud. For the PC, it's Chantilly's, and it's a throw-up between League of Legends, TF2, GTAs, or one of my RTS PC games. And for the Game Boy Advance, it's Sonic Advance 2. Now, you can see that's 11 games. For the 12th game, that is down to your guys' vote. But just because that wins the vote doesn't mean that all the others are not going to be chosen. That's just, you know, they... Basically, I'll be looking at the list. I won't be choosing the 12th game for, like, secondary games to stream. I'll just be, but I will be using them to, in fact, let me just go ahead and list the, thing right now. I'll put a little text up to say them all, just in case you can't be asked reading. Okay. So, Racketeer has gotten 4 votes. Just Cause 2 has gotten 2 votes. Skyrim has 1 vote. Tomb Raider 1 has 1 vote. Age of Empires has 1 vote. RuneScape has 1 vote. Portal 1 has 3 votes. Portal 2 has 9 votes. Super Meat Boy has 1 vote. VVVVVVVVV has 2 votes. Bubsy 3D has 3 votes. StarCraft 2 has 1 vote. TechHit has 1 vote. Gmod has 2 votes. Cryosphere Co-op Campaign has 5 votes. League of Legends have 2 votes. AudioSurf has 1 vote. Left 4 Dead 2 has 5 votes. Sonic and Knuckles has 1 vote. The Lion King on the Sega Mega Drive has 2 votes. Yumi Nikki has 5 votes. TF2 has 1 vote. Worms Reloaded has 1 vote. And Yes It Moves has 1 vote. Borderlands 2 has 2 votes. Chantilly's has 3 votes. Chaos Legion has 3 votes. Killing Floor has 1 vote. Civilization 5 has 1 vote. Napoleon Total War has 1 vote. Sonic 4 Episode 2 has 2 votes. Sonic Adventure has 1 vote. Worms Armageddon has 1 vote. Sanctum has 1 vote. GTA 4 has 1 vote. Left 4 Dead 1 has 2 votes. Cthulhu Saves the World has 1 vote. Borderlands 1 has 1 vote. Magicka 2 has 2 votes. Wait, Magicka has 2 votes, even. Great. There goes my consistency. Worms Revolution has 1 vote. Sonic 2 has 1 vote. Half-Life 1 has 1 vote. Deus Ex has 1 vote. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory has 1 vote. I has 1 vote. Dull's Reach, or Hell's Reach if you want to be exact, has 1 vote. Universal Sandbox has 1 vote. Sonic Spinball has 1 vote. Sonic CD has 2 votes. Kid Chameleon has 1 vote. Jack X has 1 vote. Payday has 1 vote. And Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead has 1 vote. So when it comes down to the 12 days of streaming, all of those will be considered. The ones that haven't been chosen obviously won't. So basically, well, go onto my channel, RSX Gamers channel, and vote on the video that I have linked in the description. Either one of them. Just to clarify, you can only choose 3 games. And like people have been doing like, oh, play Sonic 1 episode 1 and 2 and this game and this game. No. Sonic 1 and Sonic 4 episode 1, Sonic 4 episode 2 are 2 separately different games, okay? So they are classified as individual games. So you can only choose one, you gotta choose 3 of them regardless of if they're episodic or not. Okay? So basically choose 3 games. And when the time comes, I'll be making an announcement on the 10th of December saying what the game list is. And I'll be doing a lot of sorting out on that one. So basically, that's really it for the mail segment. Just that I'm really looking forward to doing this 12 days of streaming thing. I actually found out only recently that I'm about to hit 250 subscribers, and all I'm just thinking is, fuck, I don't have anything for that. So maybe I'll do a 250th celebration thing. You know, stream a game that people might like, people might hate, you know? So, what videos am I planning in December? Really, just the 12 days of streaming thing. That's going to keep me busy for a while. Outside of that, yeah, that's really it. So, yeah, I guess that's literally it. Although something is, oh yeah, explanation of why I didn't do some of the videos. I literally have not had the time. University wraps up for me next week, so I haven't been able to really work on the stuff. I have the scripts down for the stuff I want to do. I'll say some of the big stuff I'm working on for now. And there goes my stomach. I really gotta eat. Oh, an advertisement for something that I'm in is going to come up soon. Oh yeah, debate. I forgot, I normally like to have a little debate thing, but I'll just freaking say the things I've got scripted here. I've got a 10 of my favourite fights, a Birdemic review, a 12... no, it's a 12 days streaming list. Derp. What was the other one I had? Where is it? There it is. And I also have a... excuse me. What was I going to say? 10 fights, Birdemic review. Oh yeah, top 10 music tracks, top 10 game series, top 5 games that I hate that everyone loves, top 5 games that I love that everyone else hates. So I got a lot of lists that I want to do. I've got the script written out for pretty much all of them. I've just got to record it, and then I got to nicen it all up a bit. Oh yeah, the Halo 4 more actual review is another one. Okay. Debate time. I don't really want to say this debate because it's been a bit of an issue in both mine and Ryan's stream. I'm not naming any names, and I don't hate the guy. Don't hate those people for it. This is just, I feel that it's been on my mind recently. Like, because of the whole small arguments that actually happened on my stream, it has been on my mind. You know, it has. I've like sat back and just thought about it, and it's just like localization of games. Now, recently, Hypermention Neptunia V has been confirmed to has now got its release date roughly an estimated release date of March 2013. This is a low-budget game made by several low-end companies. I won't say they're AAA. I think they're like B or C grade companies. They're made. It's made by Idea Factory, Compact. What's it called? Gust, NIS, 5BP, and as I said, that's getting localized. The person in the stream was complaining how Fatal Frame 2 hasn't been localized. I know I said a game and said something about the localization thing, but I can't remember. He was saying that companies have no right to not localize games, and that they should take the risk, and that, Nintendo's got the money, they should do it because they're rich. That is never always the case. And that is never always their intention. Believe it or not, some companies only make games for their area because they want to. Other times, it's because... let me pick this apart here. Saying that a game company doesn't have the right to not release a game. Well, maybe there's some things that are preventing them to. Manhunt 2 took several years, if I remember correctly, to appear here in England due to its nature. And it wasn't because of us, it was because of our rating system. It was also because of our government. Both of them basically blocked the sales of Manhunt until they were dumbed down. Now, that might be the same case with Fatal Frame 2. Maybe for whatever reason, America doesn't like the stuff that is in Fatal Frame 2, or Project Zero 2, as it's called here. So maybe they don't want to spend money censoring the bits to allow it. Secondly, it costs a shit ton of money to develop a game nowadays. Because this is a last generation game, it's probably in the tens of millions. Several games nowadays cost hundreds of millions to develop. So, you have to think, sure, it's already translated in English. However, some things still need to be changed for the American market, just like it had to be for the European market. Also, there's licensing costs that need to be involved. They need to pay licenses to produce the game in the United States. And maybe the United States are asking too much for it. The second one is is supply and demand. Now, if you're in an industry as volatile as this one, supply and demand plays huge roles in it. Okay, they play colossal roles. You have to excuse me if I'm sound echoing. I just noticed there's a spider web in the corner of my room. I don't like spiders. So basically, if there's not enough supply, if there's not enough demand, what's the point making supply? Right. Here's a prime example, because I learnt this from a guest lecturer who I'm now in contact with regularly. about THQ. Now, Darksiders 2. When the game came out, they needed to sell 2 million units in order just to break even. The game sold 1.4 million. They ended up losing a lot of money for that. Because, I mean, I'm just going to quickly open my calculator right now. So that's 600,000. Give me a second, because I gotta show the decibels. There you go, 600,000. Now let's say those were just retail copies going to like $60. That's 36 million they lost out on. And that was 36 million that they needed. Because if we go for the whole 2 million thing, 2 million times the standard retail price, they need to make 120. It costs 120 million to make Darksiders 2. That's the same case with the whole localization of games. If they know that the demand is not there, or if they believe the demand is not there, they're not going to localize it for fear of not making money. It was the same thing with like Darksiders 2. Okay, sure, Fatal Frame 2, probably a great game. I'm going to assume it's a great game. But just because a game is good does not mean that it is going to sell well. Look at Psychonauts. Psychonauts is the ultimate pure example of an amazing game that did not sell well to begin with. Now, I understand fans will be frustrated. I'm frustrated that Valkyria Chronicles 3 isn't being localized here when I agree there is no real excuse for it. I'm pissed off that Tales of Vesperia PS3 isn't going to be localized here, even though the fan demand is there and Tales of Vesperia sold well. However, from a developer standpoint, I can see the reasons. And as much as I hate that to happen, as much as I hate companies to do this, I will happily hold up my hands and say, okay, I'm not the guys developing this game. I don't know the costs. So I guess I'm just going to have to hold my hands up and say, fair enough. Now, does that mean that games like Fatal Frame 2 and such are not going to be localized in those specific areas? Absolutely not. I'm actually certain that they will. With companies moving to digital nowadays, I think it's only going to be a matter of time before they release the game, digitally for all parties to get. Of course, I don't think that's going to happen for a long-ass time, but the fact is that it's going to be there. So, that's basically my thoughts on the whole localization thing. And this is just a small message for the person that was saying those arguments in the streams thing. This is not a jab at you. This is not anything against you. This is not me trying to show you up. This is just me putting my thoughts down, my honest opinion, and nothing more. I'm not trying to stuff my opinion down your throat. I'm just saying my opinion vocally as it is and leave it at that. Okay? Alright then. So, that is basically the November blog. So, I will see you guys in December for the 12 days of streaming. There's probably going to be an occasional video uploaded here and then, an occasional stream. Ooh, that reminds me. Check out my live stream. Links in the description. And check out Aesthetic Gamers live stream. Links in the description. So, catch you guys next time. And remember, voting ends for the 12 days of streaming vote thing on the 10th of December. So go ahead and vote because you've not got that much time. Okay? See ya.